Another group has dragged President Muhammadu Buhari to ICC, the UN, the US, and the UK. What can they do? Remember that even a lot of these bodies have given hope on Nigeria because they said Nigeria is not just a failed about to be a failed state, that Nigeria is already a failed state and also a collapsed country, not on the verge of collapse, that it is among the collapsed countries, because they said everything that surrounds when a country collapses, that they've seen all the signs in Nigeria. So that means they've given all hope on Nigeria. But let us see what the UN, the ICC, the US, and others said about, after Buhari has been dragged to all of this, their groups, or perhaps the body. Yes, as it is, it says that the President, Muhammadu Buhari, has been dragged by a group. The Ohaneze Indigo Youth Council of OYC has petitioned the International Criminal Court, ICC, and UN and the governments of the United Kingdom and the United States over President Buhari's threat against insurrectionists campaigning against his regime. The group urged them to save Ndigbo from Buhari's jackboot. At a meeting with INEC officials on Tuesday, Buhari warned those who have been destroying government assets that they risked receiving the shock of their lives. Many of those misbehaving today are too young to be aware of the destruction and loss of lives that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. Those of us in the fields for 30 months who went through the war will treat them in the language they understand, Buhari said. In a reaction on Wednesday in Awka, the national president of OYC, Mazi Oku Nabuike, said Buhari had prepared the ground for another attack on Indigo by security forces. Nabuike said that the president had pushed Ndigbo to the wall enough for them to react. In the petition sent to ICC and others, the group wrote, "We write to alert the international community on another planned attack against Ndigbo. This is sadly coming few days after Ndigbo held a memorial in honor of our 5 million lives wasted, including children, during the Civil War. We are more concerned that this is coming from the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is quite sad that while the same Buhari presidency is busy romancing with Boko Haram and other bandits in the north, it has in another stroke threatened massacre of Indigbo simply for agitating to have their own country. We are therefore alerting the United Nations, the United States of America, the International Criminal Court, United Kingdom, and other international organizations of this looming attack in Igbo land, as Mr. President has given the security agencies license to wipe our people out, as can be deduced from his recent statement. Already, several innocent Igbo youths have been murdered by security forces under the watch of President Buhari, under the guise of hunting ESN. Yet, his government is still looking for more blood. It is thus imperative that we send this SOS message to the international community, as Buhari's hatred for Indigo has now reached extreme level, OYC wrote. Yeah, I am so short of words because indeed the president just keeps pampering bandits, Boko Haram, criminals, and yet you go after ESN members, you go after IPOB members. Like, who does that? Does it really make sense? I keep saying it, that this is not a priority for now. These are just, groups that want a nation of their own. They are agitators. Why are you after them? You sent airstrike, you sent all sort of things. You said you sent jets to go and destroy this land. Now, only the government has rather caused war in the southeast. The southeast has been enjoying peace, even with the ESN and IPOB there. They've been enjoying massive peace until the government says they should release airstrike on them. They should destroy whoever is called ESN or whatever IPOB members. Imagine last Sunday, about 50 members of a church were all marched out like criminals, all in the name of calling them IPOB members. How do you know an IPOB member? This is a way of trying to indeed massacre the Igbos out of the earth. Otherwise, a president would not allow such an order to be taken where a lot of people from that region will be killed. Now you are saying that anybody that is recognized as IPOB, most of the Igbos are IPOB. Are you trying to tell us you are going to wipe out the whole of the Igbo land? Out of all the 100% Igbos we have over 65% who are IPOB members, who are Biafrans. And you saying that you are going to wipe them out, this is in fact, the president is the one causing anarchy in the country. No other person, no other criminal group. It is the president himself. Now you send all kind of orders to the southeast, and yet in the north, it is continuous killings. In the last 6 years, a lot of people have been killed, a lot of families have been displaced, and yet you come out to other regions to attack them. It is only a person without sense that does what the president is doing right now. Now in the east, we have a lot of IDP camps. Why are there IDP camps? Because of terrorism. How many do you have in the southeast? And yet you put all your energies in the southeast saying ESN is your problem, IPOB members and Biafrans are your problem. It is only a president that does not want the good of a particular region that reacts or that does a thing like what the president is doing. You pamper bandits, you pamper kidnappers and even Boko Haram members, and yet you go after ESN members. Who does that? You go after ESN members, you go after IPOB members and Biafrans, and yet you keep saying that Boko Haram should be left. You are thinking of even granting amnesty to them. It is crazy because you keep pampering them, and yet you put all your energies to destroy those in the southeast. Now the whole of southeast is on fire. Houses are being burnt, police stations are being burnt on a daily basis, INEC offices, there's so much unrest in that region just because of a decision, one decision that the president took, and it has caused a lot of commotion in that region. You cannot even say you are traveling to the southeast now. It has become that bad that even some of the people taking food to their areas have been asked to stop. It is that terrible. Very soon, people will not be able to feed in the southeast because the region is seriously, under siege. So people cannot even take food to go and sell to them. Very soon, things will become very expensive. People cannot afford daily meals and all of that. It is terrible, and it is a decision by the president. And yet we have Boko Haram still thriving well, eating and doing all sorts of things. No decision has been taken against them. It is a terrible thing that such a president can exist. And, Nigerians, I know all Nigerians will stand up to lay a curse on this government. But anyway, guys, you've heard it all. Please drop your comment. Let us hear what you think about this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for